Welcome back, children, in your science lesson, right? Which lesson? Science class. Now, before telling you the topic and before going forward, I want to show you a video. Again, this is our EdWorld video. I want you all to look at the video very carefully, listen to it very carefully, and we are going to discuss about the topic after watching the video. All right, so ready, all of you? That's great. Now, can you all see this? Can you all see? Okay, there you go.
Let's see the growth of roots, stem, and leaves. We put seeds in the soil. My children are helping me with the plantation. One by one, we are planting seeds in the soil. Now is the time to put water in them. When you feed water, the roots of the plantation become strong and they grow under the soil.
Whereas stems grow over the soil. And this results in the growth of leaves.
These are different kinds of leaves that grow.
All these leaves are grown on the stems.
And now is the time to harvest. The plant has grown into a fully grown tree with apples.
And some grow under the soil like carrots.
Alright, so that was it. That was your video, right? Okay, now if we go back to the lesson what we were discussing about. Now, I just want to start the work by asking you this question, that what did you see in the video? What was there in the video? You saw the video was about how to plant, right? Or what we are going to do when we have to plant something, right? So what was the first thing that we usually do? We put the seed in the soil, correct? We put the seed in the soil like you have seen in the video, and then gradually we are going to water that plant, and it is going to start growing. So what is the first thing that grows? First thing that comes out are the roots, correct? Very good. So you can see my plant here. Now, what is the lower part of this plant called? This lower part. This lower part are the roots. They are the roots, right? So when you put water, the water travels through the soil and it goes through the roots, through the stem, and through the leaves, and gradually it going to come out. It's to keep on moving upward, like we have seen in the picture last week, right? About how water travels. It is all that we have done last week, right? So I'm not going to go in detail. You just need to remember that water travels through the soil and then it goes through the roots, stem, leaves, and gradually it moves forward, right? This was the last week's topic. So what we are going to learn today is we are going to learn about roots, right? What are actually roots? Now I'm going to show you a picture. Over there you can see that the picture tells you everything now. Here, can you all see this picture? Now this is a picture of a tree, and under the tree you can see this area, this part. These are the different roots. These are the different roots of the tree. Again, this is another root. Now you can see how thick this root is. Yes? Now you can see this root. These are different roots. These is the plant, the different types of plants are growing, and the roots, they have shown the roots. Now what happened, children? Actually, what is a root? What is actually the function of the root? The root fix the plant in the soil. See, it is fixing the plant in the soil. This is the first function. It fixed the plant in the soil. What is the other function of the root? Can you imagine, or can you just tell me what is the other thing that the root does? Now you see what it happens. What happens is roots, they absorb water and soil. Salt. They absorb water and salt for the plant. It absorbs water and salt for the plant, and if the root is very thick, it means that it contains stored food. It has stored food inside if the roots are thick. Now you remember the picture that I have shown you just now. There were some roots which were very thick. Yes, the roots of trees, right? They were very thick. It means they have stored food inside. So this is actually the main thing, that it first of all it fixed the plant in the soil, then it absorbed water and salt for the water and salt for the plant, right? These are the very, very important functions of the root, okay? And like we have already discussed how water travels in the previous lesson, all right? Now, if you open your page number 24 and 25, on 24, you can see it's a big picture here. It's showing the roots, right? Now, roots grow in the soil, like we have seen in the video, like we have seen in this picture of mine. It grows in the soil, right? Now, what does it do? Now, let's read it. A root grows in the soil. It sucks water and minerals from the soil. It stores food for the plant. It fixes the plant in the soil. Some roots are thick and strong. They grow deep in the soil. The roots that are thick and strong, they grow deep inside the soil. Whereas some roots are thin and weak. They do not grow very deep in the soil. Some roots are thick, they grow deep in the soil, very deep inside. And some roots that are very thin and weak, they don't grow deep inside the soil. So this was the basic thing that needs to be very, very clear, that what are roots, what do they do, what is their main function. So as I have shown you the video, in that video you have seen how to plant, right? We first put the seed in the soil, then we gradually put water, and gradually the plant is going to grow. But the first thing that grows, that are the roots of a plant, right? And when the roots are thick, it means that they are deep inside. But when the roots are thin, it means they are not deep inside. So it fixes the plant, it carries the water and salt to the plants, and so the thin and thick roots I have already discussed with you, right? Okay. Now what I want you to do is, you are going to do the first question, part A till C, on page number 27 for and I'm giving you 2 minutes. Time, your time starts now. Time is up. Okay. Now let's discuss the answers. You have to fill in the blanks. A root grows in the dash. Where does a root grows? It grows in the soil, correct. A root stores dash for the plant. It stores food for the plant. Some roots are dash and weak. Some roots are thin and weak, correct. So this was the basic things that we have discussed just now in the class, right? So I hope that you must have enjoyed that video which I have shown you. That video was showing how to harvest, how to plant, right? Okay, do watch those videos, go to our websites and do watch them and like them. Once you are going to like those videos, they will be saved for you and you can watch it later on. If you are going to learn something from these videos, there are other videos also on plants, on animals, different things which I am discussing with you since we were having these lessons. I've already discussed them with you, and please go and watch them. Do your homework, which I'll be posting on Portal. So let's recap what we have done today. What we have done is I've explained you about the roots, that what are roots, how water travels from the soil, it goes to the roots, through the stem, through the leaves, and it comes out gradually. Then we have discussed about the roots, how roots grow, what is a root, it fixes the plant in the soil, right? And it gives water and salt to the plant, right? And the roots which are deep inside, they are very thick roots, but the ones who are not deep inside, they are thin roots. And what does the thick roots does? They store food for the plant. So it's very easy. I hope you have enjoyed the lesson, you have enjoyed everything, and you have learned something. Yes? Okay, children, now. I'm so happy for you all that you cooperate with the teacher, you understand everything, and you listen to my instructions, which are very important. And I hope you must remember this, that why it is very important for us to learn this subject science, because it gives us information, it tells us the facts, the information about different things, how, what, and how, when, and where these things happen. Like it tells us about the stars, about the planets, about the humans, about the animals, about the plants, right? So it is very important for us to study science, okay? So do remember that you have to do the homework, you have to watch the videos, and you have to remember each and everything that we have learned today, that we have done in the class. Yes? Okay, children, bye. See you tomorrow in your next class.